All right, man. Eddie Hearn now is going around talking about Deontay Wilder taking on Anthony Joshua, and kind of just you can't help but think about it. You know, he probably think Anthony Joshua was going to lose Saturday, and now that would put them in a tight spot to still need a big fight out of Joshua. For the zone to kind of get them a solid deal. All right, and now now they want to start saying Wilder name. Unless they really believe Tyson Fury is retired. But then again, you got the Andy Ruiz rematch. You got other easier fights, Joe Joyce. Luis Ortiz, I say about 50,000 years old. Dillian White rematch. He had a couple, wins. People not going to worry about who they is. What I'm saying? What about one up in Wilder? What about a return fight, to Madison Square Garden versus Michael Hunter or something like that? So he got options. He got options. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to just sit there and wait on Wilder, but they know that's the biggest bag right now. And what Eddie Hearn gonna deliver and what PBC gonna usually deliver, what PBC usually delivers is a fight that we should have seen many, many years ago when it was at its hottest. And it's still a hot ticket. Loser probably should retire. Shit, winner and loser probably should retire. But it is what it is. Let's talk about it. Check out the Box News playlist, Heavyweight Talk playlist. Appreciate the love, support. Um, you know, but yeah, man, it's interesting because Eddie Hearn already know now. If he win, he gonna act like he don't know what the hell y'all we talking about. I'll tell you that right now. He gonna act like he don't know what the hell we talking about. Wilder, what Wilder? Oh, I said that. Why mark my words? I said that. I don't think they think Anthony Joshua gonna win. Which is a tall test. Usyk got a lot of emotion on him right now. And the weight is a thing right now with him bulking up or whatever, and whatever situation may be. But you see, Hearn says he's once again reached out to Finkel regarding the Joshua Wilder fight. He says Saturday's fight between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua side, the winner against Tyson Fury aside, it's the biggest fight that could be made in today's heavyweight division. Is one between Deontay Wilder and Joshua. Recently, Shelly Finkel said that even if AJ loses in a rematch with Usyk, a fight between him and Wilder would be enormous. And Eddie Hearn has revealed to take us out how he recently attempted to reach out to Finkel once again. The Joshua Wilder negotiation 2018 being frustrating memories for all concerned and a simple, fresh attempt at getting something going with this fight. But Hearn says he has thus far been met only with silence from Finkel. So, quote, actually, I reached out to Shelly Finkel the other day. He said, quote, because I got so much money for Deontay Wilder in the offer, but they never came back to me. I don't know whether Deontay doesn't want to hear about that offer or whatever, but right now, as I stand, I'm honestly not thinking about any other fight for AJ. Other fight for AJ than Saturday. They all come through victory. I think if AJ loses, the Wilder fight is there. If he wins, it's all he's thinking about is that final fight with Tyson Fury to win all the belts. So he basically saying they ain't answering the phone. That sounds like some PBC shit right there. But also, Eddie Hearn is a notorious liar. That's what we do know. Eddie Hearn is a big, big liar. Big liar. Eddie Hearn is. So you gotta take what he say with a grain of salt. You gotta take what he say with a grain of salt. So but yeah, that's one of the biggest fights in May. Obviously you already know what the plan is for Wilder coming back. It's Andy Ruiz. Al Heyman already made him turn down that damn the zone offer, and people gonna say, "Oh no, that's not true. This, that, and third. It's whatever." So that's what I heard. Al Heyman made him turn down the zone deal, and that fight, and it is what it is. So if they can't have that fight on their terms, it shows you that before. They're not sending Deontay Wilder across the pond. They're not sending Deontay Wilder across the street with Eddie Hearn. It ain't gonna work no matter how much money Eddie Hearn got. It got to be a hell of a lot of money for Al Heyman to allow that to happen. Trust me, it got to be a hell of a lot of money for Al Heyman to allow that to happen. So they showed y'all that they want to be in control. You know, if Anthony Joshua ain't talking about coming over there, it ain't no fight. No matter what Deontay Wilder wants. And that's the sad, honest truth. No matter what Deontay Wilder wants, Al Heyman get the final say so. Now, could Eddie Hearn be lying? He could be. He sure could be. Not saying he can't be lying, but chances is Al Heyman ain't letting that happen. Let me let you know that right now. Al Heyman don't want nothing to do with that. Just being real with you. They got a plan for Wilder, and it is what it is. There ain't nothing that Wilder can do about it. You know, that's just the honest truth. Ain't nothing that Wilder can do about it. They got a plan. And Eddie Hearn probably do want to make the fight, but last time they came with multiple offers and they turned down offers. They can say, well, the zone said they messed it up and this, that, and the third. Al Heyman, you know, not letting his cash cow go. That's the one guy that's the cash cow for PBC. That's it. It's him. And they're not letting that happen. They want to make a black versus Mexican fight with no belt at all. Don't matter to them. With Andy Ruiz. And that's the honest truth. And that's the truth. And that's the truth. It's as simple as that. So it's sad. I can't say that. But it's all about control. It don't matter how much Eddie Hearn money. Y'all had to take a lot of money for him to get Deontay Wilder over there. And most of that money got to go in Al Heyman's pocket for that to happen. It's a power game. That's what it is. It's just a power game. That's it. That's exactly what this is. It's a power game. Oh, I made you do this. I made you do that. I made you do this. I made you do that. That's all it is. That's what it is. Anthony Joshua probably really do want that fight. Eddie Hearn burned the bridge with Al Heyman, and Al Heyman ain't letting it go. Long story short. And that's the gist of it. You know. And now Shelly Finkel again. Shelly Finkel don't have no power. It's the reason why. You notice that he ain't say, well, I hit Al Heyman up and I ain't got no response. Because he already know what the response is with Al Heyman. He already that's why he's trying to go to Shelly Finkel to go through Al Heyman. They ain't fuck around, got Lou DeBella fired from over there. Now him and Lou ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder can't go over there. Even if he wanted to. Without Al Heyman permission, he can't go over there. He can't go over there to feed his family. I'm telling you that right now. He can't go over there. He can't. So y'all can say what y'all want to say about Deontay Wilder, about Deontay, Joshua. All this is about a power play. That's what this is, a power. It's about power. That's what it's about. It's about power. It's about control. It's about you play, all that type of stuff. It ain't about boxing fan. Al Heyman want to do in-house fights like everybody else do. I notice they putting so much emphasis on loss. And Shelly Finkel talking, he ain't got no power, bro. Al Heyman got all the power. When Deontay signed with Al Heyman, he signed his life away. And that's the honest truth. When he signed with Al Heyman, he signed his life away. His boxing life away. So, Al Heyman could have made him a unified champion. He didn't. But life goes on. But yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath when this happened. They got a plan for Deontay Wilder. You know what the plan is. And Y'all know it ain't probably gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So, love to see the fight, but Al Heyman pulled the plug on the original fight. He pulled the plug. I mean, when they first were talking to the zone stuff, he was the reason the fight never happened the first time. I got $50 million. Nigga ain't never had no damn $50 million. That's what Anthony Joshua said. If you got $50 million, give it to me. Give it to me right now. It's never no $50 million from Al Heyman. All that shit was posturing. And Deontay Wilder probably really believed that shit too. He probably really believed that. He probably really believed that. All it was all game. That's all it was. It was all game. And that's why Bernard Hopkins told the fighters at PBC after he got done working with Al Heyman, get control of your careers. He told them, he said, get control of your career. A lot of that shit went over a lot of people's head at the time. But he was right. These dudes ain't got no control over their career. None. And he really wanted a lot of them fighters be willing to take. They don't be knowing about these deals, and now Heyman be turning these deals down. And they just simply don't know. And then when they get in public and people say, you ducked this, you ducked this, said you ducked that, and did this, did that, they just look stupid. They just look stupid. Come on. And that's just what it is. At the end of the day, they just end up looking dumb. Wilder take that fight in a heartbeat. He probably would have also took the Dillian White fight in a heartbeat. But the emphasis on this fight is Joshua loses. It still is Joshua loses. It's this. Joshua loses. It's that. Pay attention. Then he said, well, I'll call Shelly Finkel. Yeah, Shelly Finkel won't answer because Shelly Finkel don't have the authority about no shit that go on in boxing. That's Al Heyman. He don't have the authority. So, I mean, it is what it is. But it is let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance the notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, much more. Link tree first link description. One time, peace.